As soon as you open up your eyes, understand that you enter into consciousness. It is at that moment that your creativity is at its most powerful. At that moment, you have an opportunity to steer your thoughts and your emotions in the direction that you want them to go. In other words, you can choose to seize the day, or you could let the day seize you.
If you can really accept the fact that every time you think a thought and every time you speak a word, you are literally painting your future, making your dinner, whatever you want to call it. You are creating. And you're creating your own life.
Every morning you need to confess the word out loud. You quit talking about everything as it is, and you begin to call things that be not as though they are.
It's as though our thoughts go out into the universe and are accepted and brought back to us as experience.
I think we can all agree that today, too many people wake up in the morning, and as soon as they open up their eyes, the first thing they focus on is the grueling day that they had the day before. All the things that didn't turn out the way they wanted it to go. Then they start thinking about the grueling day that lies ahead of them, the traffic jam that they have to be into. And then they can't understand why, when they're going into work, their energy level is down here. And with what you're trying to accomplish, with the responsibility that you have, it has to be up here.
One of the things that I found out, and the mistake that I made in my life back in the day, I kept talking about the things that I didn't want. I don't want to be poor. I don't want this. I don't want that. Talking about and decreeing what you don't want doesn't bring to you what you want. And this is why many of us are caught in these kinds of storms. Negative words bring about negative results. Positive words, healthy words, successful words, prosperous words will do exactly that. It will bring health, it will bring happiness, it will bring success, and it will bring prosperity.
So what I'm asking you to do, as soon as you open up your eyes, before you take the covers off, before you plant your feet on the floor, is to think of something or someone that you are totally grateful for in your life. I don't care who it is, and I don't care what it is. Maybe it's the person lying next to you. Maybe you're thinking of your children, the dog that's lying on the side of the bed, the cat that's laying on the other side of the bed. Maybe you're listening to the birds outside the window in your house. Maybe you're thinking of your home. Maybe it's a particular goal that you achieved, or someone that you helped a couple of days before. Just feel it with your heart and soul and keep building from there. Because gratitude is the most powerful connection you have to your higher self. You always want to start your day connected to your higher self. The reasons are obvious. When you're connected to this higher part of yourself, your life just flows throughout the entire day. When you're confronted with a challenge, that's all it is. You don't take it personally. It's just a challenge. It's a part of life. And you know there's something within you that can deal with it and meet it and overcome it and be blessed by it.
I always say the universe loves gratitude. The more you're grateful for what the good is in your life, the more good you get to be grateful about.
Now, here's the most important thing, that if you are able to concentrate your thoughts 1 hour daily, meditating, praying, and thinking about the person you intend to do, or the person you intend to be or to become, the places you want to go, the things you want to accomplish, what you want to invent, create, the wealth you want to accumulate, the people with whom you want to network, the lives you will change, the legacy you will leave. You will literally create in your mind a clear picture of the inevitable, believe it or not. And this is going to fuel your daily activities as well as what comes out of your mouth.
That you have the ability to tune your tuner to well-being. And if you will do it before you have anything else to think about, then the things that will show themselves to you today will be things of well-being. I love the feeling of clarity. I love the feeling of recognizing how Source feels about me. I like this feeling of well-being. I like this sense of security that I have. I like understanding that I'm an extension of Source energy. I like the idea of Source energy. I like the feeling of Source energy. I like the concept of Source energy. I like the concept of my inner being. I like my awareness of my inner being. I like the feeling of awareness. I enjoy the feeling of clarity.
So things could happen that you wouldn't expect at all, but they will happen. If you think of doing your positive affirmations is like planting a seed in the ground. It's not necessarily true at the moment, but it is something you want to have be true. So you put the seed in, and you plant a seed and you expect it to grow.
Learn how to find love within yourself. That is, for some reason, that's taboo in society, but if you don't love yourself 100%, you are unable to love anything else 100%. That goes with everything. If you're in a romantic relationship with a partner, you can't give 100% love to that person. That relationship won't flourish if you don't have 100% love in yourself. So learning how to love yourself fully, and if you're not getting the success or whatever you think you're supposed to get from it, take a step back. Be like, why? Why don't I love myself? Why don't I feel love at night when I'm about to go to bed alone? Why don't I feel love? What's happening? Do I feel fear before I go to bed? What am I feeling? And just being really brutally in tune with yourself. Be like, oh, did my parents not love me fully? Do I want my parents' love? Like, why do I feel this like emptiness? Why do I feel this hollowness? What can fill that hollowness that is not superficial? Is it allowing myself to realize that I am a part of everything in this universe and we are all connected, and that is beautiful? And maybe I can go and meet some random person on the street and have an interaction that will really be substantial to my day, or maybe I can give something back to someone that really feels amazing. It just and that's why meditating really helped me, because it allowed me to remove my ego from my thoughts, because I am not my thoughts. And it allowed me to really become super clear and centered with who I am and say, okay, I am at the core, I am this. And of course I felt hollowness and emptiness, and I felt stuck in my creativity. We all go through that, but then realizing I am not that. I'm not gonna feel that an hour from now. Why am I not going to feel that an hour from now? Because I see the sadness and I'm choosing to make it love. I'm choosing to be like, okay, I see the sadness, but the sadness is coming from something that is not me. I'm holding on to this emotion, but it's not me. So I'm going to choose to take this emotion and make it into love. And today I'm going to operate only from love. What do I love to do? I'm going to go in the sun today. I'm going to feel the sun on my face today. I'm going to feel the grass under my feet. I'm going to go in the ocean today. Nothing else matters. I'm gonna do that today because I love that. And then all of a sudden your perspective completely changes. You go, what was I upset about? And we all know what we love. You could ask someone like, what do you want to do? And all of a sudden you're like, "Ugh." And it's because we're taught at such a young age that there's like things like, you're a singer, you're an engineer, you're an actor. We take tests, you're in the 10th percentile, you're in the 4th. Don't leave that. It's like living in the Matrix. Unplug for the Matrix for like 2 seconds. Unplug yourself and be like, I know what I love. Because we know what the feeling of love feels like, and just tap into that feeling. Whether it's being in the sun, whether it's writing down your words, whether it's singing a song, it could be anything. It could be being a nurse. It could be helping other people. It could be literally anything in the world. It could be something that's not even invented yet. Just allow yourself to be like, this feels like love. I'm gonna keep going in that direction. And once you give yourself the time to do that, your perspective changes immediately. If you continue to think about the things that make you upset, you're gonna be upset forever. We have the power to control our thoughts, regardless of what we're like. Oh, but I have to pay bills. You don't have to pay bills. Of course, there's repercussions that come from that, but if you allow yourself to remove yourself from thinking about paying bills and be like, today I'm just gonna focus, or like right this second, I'm only gonna focus on the things that make me happy, all of a sudden a path starts to appear, even if it's a tiny path. Being like, oh wait, I just met someone that really feels right, and this is leading me in a direction that's leading in this direction. Just give yourself the time to really just feel absolute love for yourself. So it's about learning that you have to live from a place of love. And if you live from a place of love, you will only experience love in your life. If you live from a place of fear, you're going to experience fear. But as long as you are consciously aware of the fact that all you can do is be the best version of yourself, so then you can be the best mirror reflection onto other people, it eliminates the notion of control, and then you're able to then live in a very pleasant place, and all you're going to see in your day-to-day life is beauty. If you're living from a place of love, all you will ever see is love.
Our words can be life-giving water. I've found people are thirsty. They've gone through heartaches. They've been beaten down in life. We have something to offer them. Our words can help heal the hurts. Be aware of who's in your life. Be sensitive to what you're feeling down in here. Take time to let people know that you care. Our words have the power to lift people, to help them get through a challenge, to push them into their destinies. I love you. I'm proud of you. You did great on that project. You're not just being kind, those are healing words. Everyone needs encouragement. Everyone needs somebody that's cheering them on, somebody that sees the best, somebody that tells you you're still handsome. You can be that person for the people in your life. You can be the one they count on, the one that doesn't find fault, the one that has healing words, words that uplift, words that encourage. There are enough people saying negative, critical, judgmental words. Our attitude should be, who can I bless today? Who can I help heal? Who can I make feel better about themselves? A lot of people don't have any problem saying negative things in front of people. Why don't you spread some good things about the people you love? Use your words to help push them into their destinies, to encourage them to pursue their dreams, to let them know that you believe in them. So many times you can see things in people that they can't see in themselves. Your blessing, your encouragement can be what causes them to step up to who they were created to be. Because we live in a society that's filled with a lot of negative chatter. Through the internet, social media, it's becoming normal to be disrespectful. People think nothing of being condescending, saying hurtful, critical things. More than ever, people need your healing words. You have the power to put someone on their feet. You have the power to keep them from falling into depression. You have the power to cause them to pursue their dreams. But without your blessing, without your encouragement, your compliments, they won't become what they should become. Don't miss these opportunities. Don't be too caught up in your career, in your challenges. Take time to be a healer, to be a lifter. God needs you. He has no voice to encourage on this earth except your voice. He's counting on you to help heal the people in your life. Nobody is in your life by accident. Don't ignore what you feel on the inside, that compassion to encourage them, that desire to be their friend. They're thirsty. You have the water. Take time to make them feel loved. Doesn't have to be something big. Just good to see you. I believe in you. I'm praying for you. Just let them know that you care. Now look around at who's in your life. The clerk at the grocery store, the attendant at the gas station, the friend at the gym. They're not there by accident. They need what you have. They need encouragement. They need affirmation. They need to know that you believe in them. Don't keep the healing to yourself. There are people in your life right now that need your healing. They need your blessing. They need your encouragement. They're thirsty. You have life-giving water. You can be the one that helps them walk like a princess for the next 40 years. You can be the one that reminds them that they're beautiful and the chains of depression will be broken. Look around this week. Live with the attitude, who can I bless? Who can I help heal? Who can I help push into their destiny? Your destiny is connected to the people God's put in your life. If you're going to reach your full potential, this is not an option. Look around, who can you bless? Who can you help heal? Who can you show favor to? Somebody today needs your healing words. Somebody won't get past the depression without you speaking blessings over them. Somebody will give up on a dream. They'll get talked out of God's best unless you step up and encourage them. Will you be a healer? Will you use your words to lift people? Be free with your compliments. A blessing is not a blessing until it's spoken. Your thoughts don't bless anybody. You can think well of your friend all day long, but if you never tell them, they'll never know. But what I want us to see is your words have healing. When you're kind, when you're encouraging, when you don't just think something good, but you verbalize it, you're being a healer. It's amazing what one kind word can do. We don't think anything about it, but to the other person, it breathes life into their spirit. And when we come to the end of life, we can be known for a lot of things. We were successful in our career. Joel had a big church. She was talented. They lived in a nice place. That's all good. Nothing wrong with that. But I'd rather people say about me, Joel was a healer. He lifted me when I was down. He encouraged me when I felt stuck. He told me I could accomplish dreams that I never thought I could accomplish.